We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we might need more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks attract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Liking 18. Hey, what's the bell? Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. You know, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offensive runs on the field.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Excellent play defensively. They get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Goes into the nickel set, third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. It's caught by Harrison. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defense.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. Good one so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Virginia. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go. 65, Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Ready, go.
Third and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On third down, Billy Simpson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In the air here. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Let's go now. Warriors 17, Viking 18, 19 Lions.
They'll go play action. He rolls to his right. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's sacked. It's 8 yards. It's second down.
Working now from the gun. They'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get up. Ready.
Now we're on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Setting up the screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Let's go. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lower the deficit to a single possession.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
They're going play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now off the play action. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this one is long. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 37 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Ready? Count!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, you have to return her down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Dive play straight ahead. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Throwing the out route complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. Not the kick to bring into the end zone, Brock. He is stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
First down, Steelers.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
It's everything he has under this one. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
19,
Throw here, third down. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. No throw to start the drive. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Running for the marker on second. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Back to the well again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throwing it on second down. Left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. First down, play action. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here at Paycor.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Get it. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Pat the 60, Pat.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's blocked, that ball's free. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
And it's 3rd down.
Man in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 31. They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. his second scoring catch of the game. PAT effort coming up. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the Bengals get to it!
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, hit it right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The throw is caught by Ridley. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 3.
On the jump.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Johnny Ryan. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. In motion, the slot man right. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Looking quickly here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sampson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
It's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty moves him closer. They're going to try to convert on 4th. They'll throw for it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 48.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Brought down back at
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, 65, yeah, 65, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
19, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Give to Sampson here up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught by his back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 35 apiece. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This finds all complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves. 60 Bison.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Let's go.
Trying to push this past the marker. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. All set to go now from the 35. Go play action on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Jamar Chase. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Okay, out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
You know, return men always think they're breaking the next one for a highlight reel touchdown. They've got to have that confidence. But sometimes that confidence leads to recklessness. It's a fine line. And they can get it punched out trying to do too much. That almost ended up the wrong kind of highlight.
Completed right side to Addison. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
That's his favorite target again here. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pick.
offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 35.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Get it.
Throwing off the play fake. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. So Reed will give it to Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Escapes the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. And the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hold the set. Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throws caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Cowboy 80.
Second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Motion, KC.
Throwing it again here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49. Bengals 42.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Inside the 30. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Let's go now. Warriors 70.
Throwing from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good, Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Desperation time here. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
70.
At the 11-yard line.
This is Ridley working the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Sampson from the pistol. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit! He's down shy of the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 24-yard line.
19, Charger, 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready? Cup 19, Cup 19. Go now.
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal.
Back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
The handoff here to Simpson. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. 8 or 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. It's Sampson again. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.